chicks. And Cindy ran up here. So we have one of the chicks. Last night there was a little bit of a picnic here. And okay, we got both of them. Awesome. They're both here. So we had one chick up here by the picnic and another one was down in the slope area with robins yelling at it. So in answer to your guys' question, when do they stay together? So that we were talking about hunting as a separator. So yeah, sometimes like if this chick was up here and calling for food and the other one had prey down on the slope, you know, that's like a first marker toward separation. Because even though they were doing team hunting yesterday morning before I got up here, and they were doing that for BOGette, team hunting squirrel. Okay, here comes the other one, and pop right up there, right there together again this morning. So enjoy these times, guys, because and honestly, if you enjoy watching this, you know, tell some friends, get them turned on to the channel and stuff. Yeah, it's a channel. Sorry, you know, it's a lot of work and it takes a lot of time. We don't always feel great when we're doing this stuff. So I'm just saying that we'd appreciate it if you guys would tell your friends about this so that they can enjoy them as well. And that would be great. So here they are. They're on the beloved Furno patio. Absolutely gorgeous this morning. She is antsy as always. O1 on the left. And the brothers on the right. Come on, show us your beautiful face, brother. Just gorgeous. They're huge this morning. Absolutely huge. All right. I know you do, Noel. I appreciate it. So morning, Noel. Morning, Danny, Birdie, Niren, Noel, Anne Marie. Good morning. Morning, chirps. All right, so kids are going to be flying off, and O1 is headed over the first line. She's going after a squirrel back there in the back tree. Don't be surprised if I sort of have eyes on where she landed back there. Good morning, Deborah. Yeah, they look great this morning. You too, Anne Marie. Hello, little one. Okay, so I got. And there's the O1. Alright, he's gonna go toward, he's gonna go somewhere. So there's O1, we got eyes on her. And he looks like he wants to head this way. So, alright, youngster, I still got eyes on the big girl. Okay. And he's up on the pine. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna keep eyes on the big girl here, so we know where he's at. There we go. All right, I got eyes on O1. You too, Anne Marie. Good morning, Nikki. Appreciate when you guys say good morning, K and B or Karel and BOGette, because I do watch the chat. It's encouraging to hear that. So she came in here into this tree. Good morning, Niren. To you. She flew into that tree. There was a squirrel down below her, and so she flew over this first set of trees behind the parking lot, and then the squirrel was down below in the tree a little bit, in the lower bough, and then she landed up there. So that's what's happening there. Good morning, Barry. And she is quite a ways down, actually. That's a pretty tall tree. So that tree comes up near the base of the slope at the southeast corner of Beebe Lake. So he is O23 has gone down toward Tower Road. So he's gone in that direction and she's gone in this direction. So we're talking about separation, some indications of separation, right? So last evening she was up here, I think it was her up here, at this little picnic here at the front of the lawn area, right? Picnic tables, right? All that stuff. And she was in the prairie pine, but then she just got tired of, probably a combination of tired of people, and also she was hungry, and she was yelling for mom. Oh, there's the squirrel. And he, I think, was down in Conifer Slope by Beebe Hall, because there's a ton of robins. We couldn't find him, but there's a bunch of robins down there yelling. So not likely an adult. It's probably him there. And so a little bit of separation last evening, but this morning they were together. At the start of the stream, they were here together. As I walked up here, they were up here with BOGette by the picnic tables, and then they went to the patio. And now she has gone back that way. So there's the patio, then the parking lot, and then the first line of low trees, and then several lines. There's a walkway, and then that tree that she's in is actually quite far away. And the base of the tree is toward the base of the slope there. in the general area of the southeast corner of Beebe Lake. So it's kind of like off of Beebe Hall. It's just think of there's a curve there on Beebe Lake, southeast corner, and it's on our side of the road still, but she's not super close. So she's going after that squirrel there. And on the other hand, in terms of separation, O23 did not follow her. Like yesterday, they were doing everything together in the slope. They were soaring, and then when we were heading home yesterday, one of them was soaring beautifully, had moved over into the bowl area by the visitor center and was just doing beautiful loops, medium height over the bowl, just gorgeous circling and stuff like that. That was wonderful. So, and then, like I said last evening, what happened, and then this morning, this is what's going on here. She's gone in that direction. He's gone toward the Tower Road direction. So we'll see what happens here. It's great that they were together, and I'm guessing that mom and dad, when they do a prey drop and stuff, will pull them back together again. But as they start to get more independent in their hunting, the quieter ones tend to just rely on their hunting more, and the bigger squally ones tend to linger more for prey drops. Do I believe that statement? Yeah, mostly, I think. So that's kind of like how some of this stuff can go down. Not always, but often. And what do I have in my pocket? I have... Oh yeah, cool. I have a bar wrapper and a phone number. So, all right, so let's see what your thoughts are on all of this stuff. Maybe roll back. We have two Debs. Hey, two Debs. Brave Squirrel, yep. And hello, Noel, Squirrel. That's true, Niren. That would be fun. Oh, you're a squirrel feeder also. And Barry's a squirrel feeder. You guys. Yes, they are smart. Barry has. Human females are smarter too. Okay. Especially female squirrels. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what we're here for, just to share history. So anyway, like I said earlier on, if you have friends that would be interested in this, please let them know about our channel so that they can enjoy it. We think we do something a little bit different than other folks. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's true. So anyway, let's see what this young lady does. I've moved up a little closer, mostly to get in the shade. So not gonna take my eyes off of her too much, but they started off this morning, then they went to the railing there, sat together. One was there first, the other one joined. I think 01 was there first, and then 23 went over there and then came back in, or the other way around. But anyway, then 01 went that way toward the tree, and 023 went that way. So I got to actually turn my phone on. So I'm guessing BOGette might have tried calling me. I always forget to do that in the morning. Oh, no. I'm good. All right. Lovely. Okay, we're keeping an eye on this young lady. Do not want to lose track. Well, I think Canterbury feeds them peanuts, which is not cheap either. Well, you can buy cracked corn super cheap at a place like Agway or Tractor Supply. I don't know about Tractor Supply, but Agway definitely has cracked corn in like 20-pound, 25-pound bags. Very, very inexpensive. Like really inexpensive. You can also try oats on them. Squirrels will eat either fresh oats or crimped oats. Not the rolled oats. That's human stuff. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to see them. 23 was kicking his sister out of the tree. And they both then went flying around yesterday. So that was nice. That was for Aunt Barry. She always enjoys them soaring. And that squirrel is just not going to let her alone. She's so funny, though, I have to say. Yeah, they put molasses on the corn for the deer. And the food plots and stuff like that. To lure the deer. So we're hanging out here watching this young lady. I gotta move around a little bit here. Standing in one place too long is not good. Standing in one place too long in hot weather on hard pavement, not good. So it's neither at the moment, but I can sort of feel it a little bit because I am not superhuman. So we've got a very quiet. Oh, she's thinking. Hang on. She's looking a little bit. A little bit of a lean there. There we go. It's a little better. Wow, sort of in focus. Yeah, we saw a couple of beautiful a couple of beautiful does with two fawns. One was younger than the other, smaller. So I think that those are probably aunties and cousins crossing Plantation Drive down there in the bowl this morning. So even though we went through the bowl this morning first, I haven't done that. That's the first time this fledge season. And I do actually need to make sure that my descriptions are continuing to include the fledge day in them, and they are accurate. So what's today? The 19th. So today is coincidentally fledge day 29. Amazing, right? There's macho dudes and macho dudettes chirps. All right, so I think 23 is down. Looks like he has made the circuit around Furno Hall. I see BOGette down there, and he is. Looks like he's down on Little Rice. Yep, pretty soon we won't be finding them, so. That's interesting. Yeah, I love that beautiful saying, Deborah. Morning, Kathy. So I think I can hear the squirrel complaining from back in the woods. There's certainly a lot of robins. There's some robins up above, or finches that are yelling. There's robins right there. They always flick their wings when they holler. What the heck who is this intruder in our world? I had a beautiful little chickadee fledge. I put the feeders out this morning for the little birds. Filling them up front, and a chickadee yelling at me. I put the feeders up, and this little thing landed on top of the feeder pole as I was putting them up, and there's this little chickadee fledge. Didn't have much to say for himself. Hadn't combed his hair or nothing yet that morning, and he flew off. Yeah, I know you're there, kid. I'm putting your feeders up. Yeah, I love it. I love the fledges. And the grosbeak fledges are funny because they're bigger and they're more awkward a little bit. Some of the fledges do a little bit better, like landing on the feeders and stuff, and you have some little perches and stuff for them on the pole. Nothing extravagant, just some place for them to land if they miss. And we do not feed the squirrels, not intentionally. We just get the evening, no, we don't get the evening ones, we get the rose-breasted ones. So we have several pairs, and then we have the young ones come in. Lots of orioles, catbirds. We had a beautiful pair of towhee through the winter, which was rare. Never had them before, and they're not supposed to be around here during the winter time, but we had a beautiful male, adult male, and we had a juvenile female, little tiny thing, squeaker. Made it through the dead of winter, and hummers, of course, they were buzzing me last night as I was watering the anemones. So catbirds are fun. I love those guys. And song sparrows and Carolina wrens, and we had, the woods were full of wood thrushes singing in chorus. And we still have redwings and grackles and tons of mourning doves and cardinals and blue jays and whatever, you name it. It's a regular song fest. There, all right, so we know that we still have 23 because he's down there with Cindy. Oh yeah, and even the young catbirds they're like doodling around on the ground. Not a ton of juncos this year. I think she may be coming back our way. Are we totally zoomed in on you? No. And she went down. See if she comes back up. There she goes. All right. She's coming through. Where are you going, sweetheart? I can't see you. Where'd you go? Oh, she landed on the pole. So we're going to call that the front coop pole there by the, because the coops are no longer here, but that's the front coop pole, and that's the back coop pole. And that's like the Ezra Wink prey drop pole there, kind of a deal, the back power pole. So we'll sort of go with it. There's Bruckner, and there she is. All right, so she has come back for the moment from her little excursion. And we're going to do a little bit of a backlit view. What do you think? Is that exciting? Get some of that sun into the lens. Put my hand out there a little bit. Normally I would run down there, get out onto the parking lot, but I can't. I guess I could go over a little ways. Well, we'll see what she does, because she's looking right at us. It may not be worth it. She may come this way right away, or she may go see her brother. Yeah, little birds. Got you enticed? Of course, we have our chippies and our red squirrels and our red fox and our gray squirrels. We don't have the beautiful black squirrels that they have up in Syracuse. I wish we did. Yeah, I've got my hand. Here we go. What are you doing? Yeah. Isn't that interesting? I feel like I'm covering the whole lens up with my hand practically to block the sun, but we still have an image. Wow, she's just amazing, isn't she? And there she goes. She's gonna go down, past the larch, down, down, down. Oh, this is the part that I don't like. She's going after squirrels. Yeah, she went long glide, skimmed down the slope like a foot above the ground. That she's down there. 2, 3, 4 at the base of 4. Okay. Yes, you went after a squirrel on the trunk of 4. And she did a touch and go on it, but it was a slow glide and. Yeah, so you got to do your corkscrewing now up on the tree, dear. Yes, there's the squirrel up there and you want to get it. I get it. You're getting frustrated. But if you want the squirrel, you have to go up above the squirrel and corkscrew down. You can't corkscrew up. You can't yell at the squirrel. Yep. You're a cutie. Come on, Tweety. All right, you're gonna head over toward. I think she landed in the. So this is Dad's tree here, his stick tree. This is the Heidi play pine. That's the pretty bark tree there. That's the crab. I don't know what that little. That's a whatchamacallit, a dawn redwood. And she is. What was that all about? Oh, she run into the fence. She was there in that tree. She's also. Oh, there. Oh, that's 23. Dude, did you run into the fence? She's over here. Just hopped down on the ground. Thought that was her. All right, he's fine. He's up on the dumpster. She's over there. Okay. What are we doing? Okay, it's gonna be playtime again. And Brother's over there on one of the red dumpsters. Right there. And she's gonna go to her brother onto the fence. He came back. He bounced off the fence. He's on the red dumpster now. Okay, let's get this adjusted just for fun. So for fun, just to see if it actually show up anywhere in the world, I posted yesterday's, shared yesterday's YouTube with the hashtag at hashtag Cornell Hawks. So I doubt that it'll show up on the All About Birds page, but people who actually look for that hashtag, I suppose they might see the thing and come join us here on YouTube. This guy always looks sleepy. Dude, you really got to get some sleep. That's 23. So I shared it from YouTube to our X account and did hashtag Cornell Hawks. Is that what I'm supposed to do to get social media exposure? All right, Birdie. So that sounds like something I should be doing. Maybe like I said, I don't think Cornell will pick it up, but they did pick up a post recently from somebody, which was somehow got on their X account. What are we doing here? Come on, let's get it in focus. Oh, sounds like she flew all the way around to the back again. But at least we get a chance to show O23 here. I repost from, oh, I repost from your X account with a hashtag. Nice. Birdie, thank you. I didn't realize that, and it's much appreciated. I tried doing the at Cornell Hawks thing, but I think their thing is like blocked or whatever, something. So, I mean, I can do at Gavin Newsom or at real Donald Trump or at pick your person, and that seems to work. But Cornell's at Cornell Hawks is comes up red, so whatever, didn't do it. But the main thing is that hopefully people who do follow that hashtag will see something might interest them. Well, seems like it near, and I'm not at all an ex anything. But when I went to that account last night, it was like blocked. It said red, blocked. So she went that way, I think. All right, so we got our little guy here, Dumpster Dan. So guys, feel free to like share the YouTube videos with people as well on your own. That would be great. DD23, that's so funny. And if you're on Truth or Rumble or who knows what else is out there, Mastodon or Dinosaur, feel free. He does look really sleepy. All right, I'm gonna go back up, see if I find the big girl. Contento's Demolition. I guess you have to be content demolishing things. I have no idea where she is, but oh, there she comes. Bop-da-da-da-da. There you are. Dup-da-dup-da-do. All right, you can work on something there. She's gonna pluck. It's not a green leaf, but it's something for her to pluck on. There she is. We'll call her, give her a nickname, Pluckita. She likes to pluck at stuff. Yes, you're beautiful. Yes, you are. Uh-huh. You have those gorgeous eyes. Yes, you do. a pretty chin. Alright, so we're glad that they are back. Even though she went on their excursion hunting squirrel there in the back beyond toward Beebe, she's back already a couple of times. Brother's nearby on the dumpster, and she's right up here. They had their little picnic here last night, and I think it was her that was hanging out, drawing undue attention. She was hungry. I think it was her. Somebody, one of them was really squalling. I think it was probably her. She was a little bit hoarse by then, but it seemed like it was more the girly thing going on last night when she was calling for food. Yes. All right, she's looking at stuff, so I'm just gonna stay put, as opposed to like where she's looking is where I would move to get a better view, but we're not gonna do that. There's some sparrows and stuff like that around here, so that's kind of like what she's mostly interested in. My brother has come over. He's down the. There she goes! Boom! To-do! Good job! She pounced on something. A leaf, a pine cone. Good job, young lady. Do. Straight down she went, just like Mom. All right, onto the picnic table. What are we doing? What are we gonna do? You got your prey? Oh, she's got her little pine cone. Good girl. You're gonna take your prey off? You gonna fly with your prey somewhere and eat it? Oh, I guess she doesn't have prey. Looks like she was holding some pine cone or something. All right. Back this way. Yes. Too stunning. Stay away from the road. You're thinking. I know you're thinking. You're looking at Squirrel down there somewhere by the road, aren't you? She went after a squirrel once already down there at T4. Do not do it. Do not do it. Oh, she does have a pine cone there. Oh, there she goes. And like I said, not happy with her. Okay. We're heading in the right direction, as Danbury would say, but now let's go see what's happening. There she is, down by T4 again. Yep. That squirrel has got your number. Alright, so she's there. Let me go check on 23. She back. Go across the road. Nice running shoes there. You can see those from outer space. I don't know what it is about these running shoes that are like so garish. Is it really a safety thing or just like a really bad taste in designer fashion kind of a thing? Some nice little light on her. A little bit of light and shadow, which is kind of cool. I see. Safety, huh? Well, they should just put flashers on them or something. On the backs. Or reflective. Like bicycle reflectors. I mean, that would be the ultimate, right? Or RF chips or something on them. There we go. She's gonna go after that squirrel. All right, that's what you gotta do. You gotta get up in the tree, ladder up the tree. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go have a look for the 23. Thank you. Oh, he's up there in the Inferno F3, we'll call it, just for fun. Huh? Hello? I'm get here in the shade. There we go. He's up there, hanging. The brother lump this morning. Yeah. What are you gonna do there, bud? Cute, 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 cute. Oh my gosh. So adorable. Here he goes. Here he comes. And they're gonna fly around here. Come. Dog fighting. Good job, kids. That was fun. Over there in the crab tree. I think this is 23 over here. 23 is chasing his sister. I think Sis is in the crab tree. And she's up in the crab. And he's over here on the fence. I think it's him. I'm not sure. One or the other. You have to have the sound effects. Just like when my keys are playing, you have to have sound effects. Otherwise it's not complete. We have the sun again. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, you go up to sis. Go on. It's okay. We'll follow you. Up. Almost knocked sis off the branch in the crab tree. Yeah, somebody had to post gaps onto the Cornell Hawks thread from here. What do you think? This is pretty exciting stuff. People ought to see this. These two kids are doing marvelous work. Here we go. Off we go. Down on the ground. Bump da doo. Oh my gosh. Yes, you guys. Levels of silliness here. Okay, we had a beautiful stream yesterday morning, and we have a beautiful one this morning also. I'm absolutely thrilled to have these guys still with us. Yeah. What do you say? Did it hit you on the head? So Cindy had a photograph of one of them from yesterday, I think, and the bark was like laying on the top of O1's head. She tossed it up and it was like landing on her head. So funny. I think I'm backed out all the way. Oh, close. Okay. Just want to get enough. I'm optically all the way out. It's got to be O1. Brother's like up there watching, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you so silly all the time? She went behind a tree. And there she is. Oh, up onto the branch. Up onto the branch. I think she might have her prey. Good girl. Oh, down on the ground. I'm telling you, sticks and mulch and pine cones stand no chance with these guys. Scoot over this way here because the brother's got a stick in front of him. There we go. Let's go back to sister. She's up on the branch. Where am I looking? Down there? There she is. Yeah, that's sis. Right, and there's brother. See that little annoying leaf? There we go. There's brother. Beautiful. The curve of those branches. Yeah, he's just watching. So what are you doing? He says, you always pluck on my feathers to make me try to do crazy stuff like you. How many pieces of bark can this girl toss? There she is. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Peekaboo. There she is. Oh. You gotta learn how to hold on to your prey. You've already dropped 2 of them this season. Both of them off of Little Rice. One on the south south roof and one on the north porch roof. You had prey and you dropped it. She goes, but I like to toss my prey. No, you're not supposed to toss your prey. You're supposed to eat your prey. And where'd brother go? He's not on his branch anymore. Well, she's definitely going to have practice landing in the field and sticking out her foot and paw-pawing at stuff. And then jumping back for safety. She's got that movement down. And we're going to jump up again. Nope, I thought you were going to go back up. You had that look on your face. Oh my goodness. Oh, one, where'd your brother go? I don't see him. Oh, one, where did your brother go? He's around. Oh, there he is. He's around here. He's up in the crab. He moved to a different branch. Yeah, he's going to be coming. All right, he's going to be backlit, but we'll show you where he's at. All right, so there's his brother. He was down there watching on that elbow. And now he's hopped up there, so you can get a better view of his silly sister. And she's right here on the ground now. Okay. You can't keep coming closer, young lady. I'm not going to be able to get you in the frame. What are we doing? Silly sister. All right, into the Heidi play tree we go. Brother's over there in the crab. And the curvy branches, and she's under here. Hello. What are you doing under there? What are you doing under there? I see you. Oh, yes, fine, fine. All right, I'm gonna put this on brother. So sister is. So he's in the stick tree there, where she is. And the other one's in the Heidi pine. Down he goes, racing in there, or she is, one or the other, and they're racing around underneath, over that way. They raced around inside there, and it came out over there, and one's over there still. I think that's sis. There's a brother over there. All right, let's get on him. Yep, there. I think we're gonna have an ambush again. Here we go. Alright, these guys are so funny. Get my head straight here, get my hang on straight. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Got the hackly thing going. Alright, they're doing a ring around the wink tree. Just like yesterday. A little bit of competitiveness going on there. Who's in charge? Who's the dominant hawklet this morning? I learned how to do this, right? You gotta be able to test your mate to see whether or not they can stand up to you in a fight, right? Oh, there goes brother. Up to T3. Sister, you gonna go up there? Ashram? She said, I just want to play. It's all about a little bit of playtime here. Here comes sister. Onto the fence. Hey, let's go see brother down there. Here he comes. Oh, he went after the squirrel again. There's sister there, so let's try this again. Alright. Well, one of them was there on the fence before I dropped everything. So where are they? Okay, one's an F3. Are they both up there? Yep, there they are. Alright, somebody's dinging on my texting. I think. Okay, let's go back up there. And I see the two of them. So who is who? I think that's 2-3 up top. It's a little muddier. That's 01 down below. Okay, so they're up there in the F3. That's the C3 night tree. Also F1, 2, 3. For inquiring minds. So 2-3 up top. And it goes 01. She went somewhere. There, oh, she's come back up again. Did a little bit of a loopy-doop. I think she went after something. Not sure what exactly. What did I do here? There's a one there on that branch now. She looped around, went down around, came back up again. Oh, there's some robins and stuff. Some small birds on the ground on the other side of the fence by Furno. Not Furno, by Rice. Oh, I'm calling. Yeah, I guess. Good enough. F. 1, 2, and 3 is close enough for government work. Yep. A lot of jiggling around with the equipment this morning. On and off the scope, dropping stuff. Stuff getting loose. It's okay. Look at the sweep of that bark. Isn't that amazing? What do you got there, kid? Alright, so we've had a couple of close encounters here with these guys. So nice. Chippies everywhere. Wouldn't be surprised if they go after squirrel first. I mean, they will go after squirrels like they're doing touch and goes this morning. Fortunately, they are doing it away. They're stopping short of the street and they're not heading toward any kind of buildings and stuff, so that's good. That's 23 up there. Chippies? No. I mean, if you can catch them, they're easy to kill. Unlike a squirrel, which is pretty feisty. And down we go. And that old one just cannot get enough. She's a ground girl. She's there. Her brother is up there. So yep, they're doing stuff together again today. So I'm gonna stop talking. I've been doing a lot of that, and let's just enjoy what's going on here. No, she's just got stuff on the ground. So maybe you gotten a bug, possibly. She's just been tossing mulch and bark and pine cones this morning again. So no prey this morning. Caught or otherwise. This is 23 up here. I've had a very full morning of activity. Feel free to hop back and later on catch the whole stream. On and off the Fernal Lawn. No, Charlotte, I just said no prey. Good morning, Charlotte. Got lots of pine cones and bark. Oh, leftovers? Oh. Okay. Leftovers, huh? All right. Well, interesting. Well, I stand corrected. I don't think they caught it, but these are leftovers of some kind. So, there you go. Was it on the ground or where were they? Oh, okay, interesting. Leftovers on the ground. Well, that's kind of fun. So now I'm totally puzzling about that. You guys sometimes see stuff better than I can. Well, I'm doing this. Yeah, she's obviously working on. Yep, there's something there. Some little bird or something. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna go down and see what's going on down there from a different angle. Maybe there's more to the story. Did she bring it from somewhere, or is that there? Okay. Alright, so it might have been up in the tree and fell from the tree. Some leftovers. You're welcome, Jan. Alright. Yes, you're very bright young hawk. Now we go back to plucking at stuff. Yeah, I think chirpies, there's something that was there. It might have been up on the branch, and again, she's like dropping prey. She's dropped prey twice on rice. Little rice. Okay. You little songster. We'll call her a songhawk. Subspecies of red-tailed hawk. And 23 is still up in the tree. She's there. That's it. 23 is still up there. She's doing a little bit of feeking on the fence. Use whatever is available. Working hard to get her in focus. Alright, I think she's gonna go. There's some little birds over there. And the sparrows and whatever. Don't be surprised if she takes off and heads into the trees over there or toward the red buds behind rice. Those trees right there. Those are the red buds by little rice. That's Rice Hall. There. Brothers up there. So it'll be interesting to see if we find out which of these is the first to catch their own prey. And off she goes, heading back onto the corner. And a little bit of an idea where she is. Shooting through the fence. She's on the lower northeast corner of Rice. It's all on YouTube. Okay. think brother is up where he was. That's sister. And we're going to go have a look. See if we see 23 still in the tree. Yep, he's still there. I'm guessing if sister makes the move over toward Little Rice, then he will do the same. So he's there, and she is there. There in the corner there. And brother is hello, bud. It might just be visible. Let's see. We get a little nice front view of him here. Find the tree. Find the branch. Find little 23. Peeking at his sister. So there you are, I see you. There's an adult on ETT 102. Hello. But we guys' eyes on these guys. Look at those gorgeous eyes. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. He's woken up. Stunning. Those beautiful eyes. I love it when they do peekaboo. Mm-hmm. Such a good kid. So we're guessing they had a prey drop on in this tree here. He's up there. A prey drop on the lower branch there from last night or early this morning, and there's some leftover guts either on the branch that fell down or on the ground, and she kind of like finished him up. And this is 23, and he's been sitting here while his sister was on the ground eating a leftover. sister's over my left shoulder on the other side of the fence on the corner of Rice. You got that sunspot, huh? Good morning, Donna. How are you? Well, I think we've had a wonderful morning here. And so only prayer was just a little bit of something, a little bit of niblet on the ground, leftovers. Other than that, they've had a wonderful morning playing, running around the hawk and ambushing each other, being on the patio, and then early on, they went separate directions. So one went off into the tree a ways behind the patio to go after a squirrel, and was up in that tree for a bit while 23 went all the way around all the way around Rice, and to the backside of Rice. So BOGette was spending time with him while I was keeping an eye on O1. And like I said, then they got back together again, and then they did a lot of playtime over here on the Fernal lawn, over in this area, again like usual, and up by the picnic tables. Did skimming down to T3, go after a squirrel, and now they came up here, and sister has gone across the fence over to the lower corner of Rice. She's sitting on one of the ledges there on Rice, and he's up here in the F3 tree. So that's T2, 3, 4. This is the C399 tree, which is 1, 2, 3, F3. And that's the little yoo-hoo, I guess it's not a dawn redwood, kind of weird, I don't know what it is. Looks like a dawn redwood, but it's dying. Anyway, we had fun in the Heidi Play Pine and by Dad's stick tree, and over here by the this lower tree, whatever it is, that's the pretty bark tree, and they were in the crab, and they were up in the pines, and so lots for you to catch up on if you got a chance to scroll back and check it out. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post this to X. I'm going to share this video to X as well with the hashtag of Cornell Hawks, just for fun. Let your friends know about it and stuff. Thanks for joining us. We had a nice time this morning. Marvelous time, actually. Just a marvelous time with these kids. So glad they're back together again this morning, and you guys have a great Saturday, and we will see you.